Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you guys ever see Blade 2, Blood Hunt? When the Blood Pack, they're all going into that Club Dread. Well, whatever, like, weird club is in Blade 2. And they're all slow motion walking. There's a song that plays. It's I Against I. And there was a time, I remember tracking down the soundtrack of that movie. And I Against I was my like probably multi-year soundtrack. I played that song to the absolute end, and I still play it on my Spotify when I work out. I Against I. What are we getting at here, guys? If you saw this thumbnail, if you saw the title, this is Saturday presentation. This is where I bring you what's on the tip of my brain, and what's been on the tip of my brain this entire week is my schedule. It's I Against I. And a part of that schedule is Inktober. And look at what we have here. We have all my years, all of my Inktober work. And I was deeply inspired in 2017 when I started Inktober with this little guy here. It's since then grown. I've since added Jacktober on top of Inktober. So for the last couple of years, I've been doing 2 October sketchbooks. And then I got into like filling the entire sketchbook. Not even just doing the prompts, like one completed sketchbook in 1 month. And I got quick enough where I could do 2. It's I Against I. My overall point is I want to show you guys this. I want to show a little bit of my growth, my dedication, and how I view illustration, how I view the ability to turn the blank piece of paper into something. A lot of times I get people, they reach out to me and say, hey, if you want to get published, if you want this, if you want that, if you do commissions, this and that. I get people from like interior designers, I get video game people, every once in a while will be like a storyboard opportunity. And I usually say no. I usually turn these things down. And the reason for that is a lot of people don't realize that I view my illustration career as gone. Like I moved on from illustration. A lot of the things that we do on this channel, I do out of love and compulsion. I can't turn it off, so I might as well just live stream it, that sort of thing. But a lot of people don't realize that I moved on in illustration, and that doesn't mean I'm not open to projects and opportunities, but I'm just not this like hungry, desperate dude because I moved on and got a different career. You know, a career that pays my AKAPADers. And a lot of people think they're like, don't you want to do what you love? Don't you want to do what you love, Peter A. DeLuca? I hear that a lot. Drawing's not, get it, like, I love doing it, but it's also stressful. It's hard. There's a lot to memorize. You cannot make a mistake even when you're sketching, and you have to be perfect all the time. This is illustration. Like I said, even when you're sketching, because my sketchbooks are complete books. Like, they have title pages. I draw these sketchbooks as if they're real books. No mistakes. And I try and explain that point. And that point, I never explain it well enough. It just always gets lost, and I just feel embarrassed. I just feel like a schlump trying to say it. And do you guys ever do that? You explain something so many times, it never comes out right. And every time you try and explain it, you tell yourself, stop, just move on, and just don't do it anymore. It's hard to do. The point I'm getting at is, for me, illustration, it's a correct or incorrect method. It's right or it's wrong. You can either portray or nail something, or you cannot. Style is one thing, but being able to illustrate is another. Meaning, we can all draw a tire. We can all draw a car. Is it correct? Is it not? And then, how well is it stylized? Style is almost number 2. Almost. But style gets your points, right? Yeah? yeah, drawing is stressful. Drawing's not fun for me. I do it because I just cannot give it up. So that's a little bit of me just punishing myself. There's a book called Dopamine Nation that I reference a lot, and Dopamine Nation kind of goes through people that gamble and bet, to where the euphoria of almost winning, and then if they lose, they're more happy because they get to bet again to potentially get the euphoria of almost winning. And it's a little bit of the cycle. And I think that explains a lot with my mindset. Because I draw out of compulsion, I draw out of love, but I hate it. I hate being incorrect when I draw. I want to redraw everything. Yeah, like it's all of these things you hear about, the like the artist that hates their own work. But then again, too, I've been in corporate America for so long, I've developed the attitude of just get it done, get it out the door, which I've pretty much always had. But it's different when you're in corporate America and you really apply it to creativity and the arts. I really feel like there's an intersection there. And you guys see a lot of that on this channel. Not all my videos are as good as the next, but we try, we get them out. Team AKAPAD is on the case. But no, it's just the arc of completing something. So let's see some of my sketchbooks. I want to go through some of the themes. And then this is going to, I guess, I parlay into a series of videos about some of my other sketchbooks, some of my goals, my illustration and my drawing and my comic book page, my comic book production goals by the end of the year. This video right here, the Saturday presentation, already it's a week cooking. I'm recording this to you on the Saturday that you see this. I kicked our pre-recorded episode, and I couldn't find one of these. I lost one, which is a part of the today's delay. So anyway, let's hit that drawing table. I want to showcase this. I want to show it off. Rock and roll. Here we go, aka Padders. Welcome to it. Welcome to the drawing table. Where are we at? Here we go, guys. We got ourselves, I mean, that's a nice stack. Isn't that a nice, healthy Inktober stack? Let me preview this year's one. I can't believe we're already a couple days behind, but I get these from Five Below. This one fascinated me. It's got the multicolored paper. Nice, nice sturdy paper too. And we're going to hit this with pencil, maybe some ink, right? Mostly like a little bit of pencil, ink, the brush pen, like that's it. And we're going to make this sketchbook sing. So what's the theme? Well, we're going to reveal that later. That's another video, but this is the conduit of this year's Inktober. So let's start. Inktober 2017. The theme was robots. Like I said in the intro, I try and do my sketchbooks as if they were 1000% printed. Now, other than like some of the bleeding, if you didn't know any better, you might say, let me have all the prompts here. Screech, gigantic. Like, I just want people to think that these are printed. Meaning, like, maybe if you're watching this video, if you see a couple pictures of this and you don't see kind of like the warping of the paper, you might think it's printed. So I went from the robot theme and I did back-to-back the Dark Knight themes. This one was a complete mistake. I tried to keep the sizes equal. I was fascinated with the sketchbook. This was from an art supply store. We used to have an AC Moore in downtown Philly. And they had this like Strathmore bristle. It was a smooth bristle sketchbook. And I bought this thinking I was going to be able to use it for Inktober. And I ran out of pages. And I just felt like crap. but it was Foes of Batman. And like I said, we try and do like intro pages, insert artwork, and kind of use both sides of the sketchbook page. Here's all the prompts. Poisonous. So like I do my best. Like it's like poisonous, poison ivy, tranquil, Mr. Freeze. This was one of the only times I kind of did two separate rows of the prompts. Hashtag Friday is for the villains. That was the hashtag I was using at the time. And we kind of see I lose my page count. We have drooling, exhausted. This is like what the red death flash. You guys know I hate the multiverse stuff. Star, I forget some of these. Like who's Star? Star was Film Freak, an old villain. Bane, you know, like this was the one I hated the way how this one turned out. Phantasm, Cruel, Black Mask, Whale, Guarded. So a lot of times when you deal with a theme on top of the prompts, you have to get creative. You have to get creative, and you have to be willing to draw anything, like things from separate times, things from separate eras. Swollen. This is who's Swollen? KG Beast, right? Where is Swollen? Yeah, Swollen. KG Beast. I wanted him to look like the Hulk. Penguin, Firefly, the Mutant, and then look, we only get to like 21. But I was so disappointed. I wanted to continue that going. So 2019. Oh, sorry. 2019, right? We're continuing from 2018. This is the Joker sketchbook. And I wanted this. This was like the first. We had excess pages, and I wanted the pages to breathe. I wanted to use full logos, lots of insert artwork, nice introduction. Introduction here where I tell the story going all the way up to the Joker becoming a $1 billion franchise. And this really solidified a little, and guys, this is like year 3, but this solidified what the attitude of, let me say we have the prompts on the left-hand side, but what the attitude of my Inktober work was going to produce. And I just wanted to use the colors of the Joker. I wanted to use white, green, purple, and just put the Joker in all these like alternate realities. Like here, like we have the Misfits here. We have Thread from Batman 1989. This treasure was from the Dark Knight action figure series. We have the first appearance, Dizzy, Guy Fieri. So it's just like a lot of fun. It's a lot of experimentation, and it's kind of to the point. And here too, like I never created the end pages for this, and I have to I did want to continue, but I wanted to do Joker created by like Bob Kane, Bill Finger, and Jerry Robinson. And I always intended to finish this, and then I started researching some of the the creative origins of the Joker, and it's not really clear cut. There's a book I have to read on that. Let's see, so this should be 2020, and in 2020, right here, I still have to complete some of the intro pages for this. It was the Halls of Horror, and it was the idea that we kind of have these like icons here as monuments. Like they're kind of like hung on the wall. They're plaques. And then we get into the intro. We do a little bit more, and then everything turns sideways. So we have Firestarter, Leatherface, Shocker, and I just want to go through the movies, like the iconic cinema. Alien here, and I still draw the alien with the skull face. I love the alien with the skull face. But I just wanted it to be black and white. This is Midsommar. Piranha. Dune. I just wanted the Thing, the outpost for the Thing. And I do my best. This is the Crow. Predator. I think this was the first time I drew Predator. Scanners. Pirates of the Caribbean. Freddy Krueger. Another Freddy Krueger. This is Night of the Living Dead. Or Return of the Living Dead, I'm sorry. Chucky. And some of these are just like incorrect. Like the poses, the angles, you know, there's a lot of upshots. A lot of this is not there, but it's big, it's expressive, and I still have like some of the end pages here. Just a few to finish up. And we'll do a video where I highlight some of that. Inktober 2021 was a return to horror. And really for the next 2 years, it's going to be all horror. I wanted to do one that was strictly influenced by Clive Barker and the artwork of Clive Barker. I still have to do the contents, which would be the prompts. And I wanted this to be full. So you guys can see, like, we have a absolutely complete day 4 knot. And I don't know, I wanted Clive Barker's like texture, like his texture more than anything. Oh, I have to finish that one. And I did my very best. And this is like newsprint. And I wanted the paper itself to kind of feel like, I don't know, I just wanted you to be able to run your hands on this. And this was really meant to be flip through, like, a lot. I wanted people just to be able to sit down with this and kind of just study it, which is why a lot of the pages have such a crazy texture. And I really just try to incorporate the mind of Clive Barker, and it's really tough because I read a lot of Clive Barker. I have my entire life. Maybe we have to finish some of these. We have Extinct, that's a blank. But yeah, welcome to the world of Clive Barker with one complete sketchbook. So 2022, we're kind of back with the horror icons. I just got into a flow of, I don't know, like the horror stuff. The horror characters are the absolute best to draw. I wanted this one to be black, white, and red, which we kind of see on the back cover here. Or no red. Well, maybe. But this was like spray painted. Like I try and get into the absolute, right? Like we use everything on the sketchbook, but it was black, white, and red. And I kind of had the idea maybe of doing negative black. So it would be like black, white, and red here, and then like negative black here. I don't know. It just, some of it didn't come through. But we kind of see like some of that red. So my whole intent was to go through here too and add some marker, a couple marker pops. But it's, look, we have Eddie here from Iron Maiden, Venom, and this was Homelander. This was just like Sharpie doing like a twin shot, but kind of really trying to show like more of an attitude, more of a character with these. We have Sauron here. This is Ponytail. Yeah. Oh no, Ponytail is the prompt. This is Punchline from DC. We have the pig. This is the costumes from Saw. The pig from Saw. This guy is. He is from, I want to say he's from Space Jam, but he could be from Osmosis Jones. I forget what's wrong. Or maybe All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, I forget what cartoon. Black Cat. There's the villain from Osmosis Jones. But you guys see, like, this one was done very quickly. I do like some of the openness. I did want to just do another round of the red, though, to make the red pop. Here's like a little bit of the art direction and just a couple more end pieces. But again, like another like full sketchbook. So this leads into last year, and last year leads into this theme. Maybe you can guess. Last year's theme was Mortal Kombat, and I wanted to do the world because I love the lore and I love the mythology of Mortal Kombat so much. And I wanted to go crazy with the ink washes. I think this paper, it absorbed, but it took on like the black ink so much. And this one was crazy. Here's the creator of Mortal Kombat. And I was just able to use like the paper absorbed the ink so well. I really was able to almost like repaint it at times with the white alone. So I was able to make mistakes, go over and correct things and do effects like this. Sub-Zero, Scorpion. I had to do the Scorpion from the MK movie, the first MK movie. But this is still like me practicing some of these shots, like right, not Shao Quinn, I forget this guy's name. The king of the underworld, I forget his name. But see, like his jaw's not quite there. You know, Baraka. Just like really, like here you go. Goro, everyone's waiting for Goro. And I don't know, I just wanted to keep going. Not Calabac. I forget his name. Oh my god, this guy was in the new movie too. Raiden. But kind of, again, like just tell a little bit of the MK story. And I had a couple pages left here. The problem though is that the flipping, like the pages are coming out of the spine here. But yeah, guys, that is all my Inktober work. We have quite a few pages, and live and through social media I'll be working on the new one.